when you invest into these customer experience initiatives, when your customer does or you recommend it as that consultative side, how do you recommend that one measures that return on investment, whether you've learned it through your customers or you're trying to tell your customers, if you do these things, it could help you improve customer loyalty. It could help you improve brand perception. How do you measure those things, or how do you share the concept of those things and saying this is worth the investment to do?
Yeah. Some of them are measured in dollars and cents.
Yeah.
Others are measured in things that are a little bit more nebulous, like CSAT or NPS. By the way, parentheses, I don't like NPS so much. There are still clients of ours that utilize it. Um, and it's up to them to determine, okay, if we get, 5 additional points out of a CSAT survey, what does that mean to us? How does that translate into return on investment, or how does that translate into customer lifetime value? There are things that we can directly recommend that we influence and have access to. There's others that are a little bit harder to calculate, but the principle of better, cheaper, and faster are also important to notice and share. I'll give you an example. You and I did, before we hit record, talked about conversational AI. Conversational AI means lots of things to lots of different organizations, by the way, but one of the things that we're leveraging is the use of speech and text analytics to replace traditional QA or quality assurance work. So in the old days, or some organizations still have it, they've got some people over there in the corner listening to 2% of the calls, 3% of the calls, and they make deductions that says, okay, of the calls we've listened to, our QA score is 79.86%, and that's what it is. Well, how can you really know what the heck is going on when the QA score is 79.86% and you're listening to 2 or 3% of the call? That seems to me statistically almost irrelevant, or maybe definitely irrelevant. And anyway, what is 78.76, whatever the number is? What does that even mean? There's other important metrics and ways to gauge experience, I think, outside of the traditional QA score, and that's where leveraging these new technologies of speech and text analytics can really allow you to hone in and give you insights and data as to what the heck is actually happening in 100% of the interactions, not just the 2 or 3%, but 100%. And we've had a lot of fun with that. And by the way, we're using these technologies. It checks the boxes of better, cheaper, faster. You're analyzing and listening to a larger sample size. You are able to hone in on a significant wider and deeper range of data points. And you can hone in and understand what the heck is actually being said, and not trying to jam it in and fit it into a scorecard in Excel somewhere that you can't really modify.